Okay, so once you put your CPAP client into QuickBooks as a customer with their one job, we need to track their system rental. We do this by putting their name in the CPAP category in Memorize Transactions. And the way that we get to Memorize Transactions, I will show you in QuickBooks. Okay. So up here at the top, there is an icon. If you don't have it, you should be able to make it visible. Memorize Transactions. Memorize Transactions in this list are categorized by oxygen and categorized by CPAP and concentrator maintenance, etc. What we do with CPAP is we put a C before all their last names. You can see down here, all their last names have a C in front of them. Okay? So what we want to do is we want to get this patient on this list of Memorize Transactions. Escape will exit us out of there. We're going to go up to Customer Center. We're going to go down to the patient's name. We're looking in this place for Bill Cavers. Okay, select Bill Cavers. Right click, go down to Create Invoice. His name will come up in here. We tab over in the class. The class area is very important. He lives in Port Alberni, so his class will be 141, which is North CPAP. You can tab over or you can do whatever. Date in Memorize Transactions, not an issue, you leave it. Neither is invoice number. Come right down to description. CPAP rentals are category 60. We put in the first month rental of the CPAP machine and the description pops up automatically. We put 1 quantity in there, and then the next line we put the humidifier, which is category 60 again. We select humidifier rental. We put 1 as quantity. Now, if we create this invoice right now, it will be in the system and we'll want to send it to get payment. But this invoice is not being sent because all we're doing is creating the memorized invoice. Okay? So once we're done, I'll show you what to do with it. So right click on the invoice right in the middle here. Memorize invoice. So it will pull it up in a window, and it's going to pull up his name in this top section right up here. All the way over to the left, right in front of Cavers, a capital C. Okay? Well, it's not letting us do it, so we gotta get rid of some of the stuff in here. I am going to get rid of William by just going WM, and then I'm going to come back to the middle. This is actually good. Shift C again. Okay, so now we have enough room. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough room. In how often, pull down the tab. I want it monthly. Now right below that, it'll pull up a date. He was set up on April 22nd. We want to pull up and go to May 22nd. Now, the date here is quite important. The date is important because we need to know when we create this next invoice what his start date was. That's why I put the same date for the next month as the 22nd as the 22nd of April when he was set up. And then I will bill him from the 22nd of May to the 21st of June. Okay? That will automatically skip to the next month after that invoice is corrected. But that will be another lesson on memorized transactions. So once we have that correct date, we just press OK. That memorizes that invoice. Now, we don't want to send this invoice because it's not ready to be sent. All we did was prepare ourselves for next month. We come down to the bottom, clear the invoice, save, close. We've created a memorized invoice for a CPAP client.